Soldiers crowd into a chapel to stand trial for crimes including rape and murder allegedly committed as they fled a lightning rebel advance. Testimony during the court-martial proceedings have highlighted the dysfunction of an army hobbled by poor pay and corruption. The chaos of the past few weeks, as Congo loses ever more territory in the east to Rwanda-backed M23 fighters, has further strained the army's weak chain of command, exposing civilians to more risk of abuse, according to a confidential UN memo providing an update on the fighting. Military prosecutors pursued charges including theft, pillage, extortion and loss of war weapons at the trials in Muzienene last week and in the South Kivu provincial capital Bukavu earlier in February. Most of the accused acknowledged that some soldiers committed such crimes, but denied they were involved, insisting they were separated from their units, like soldier Siko Mongombo Brice, accused of desertion.
We were trying to find our unit, and when we got to Kimbulu, we settled in the street. That's where we were apprehended. We explained that we were looking for our unit, and it was on our way back that we were arrested. That's the end of the story. We didn't steal. We didn't do anything wrong. We are innocent.
Testimony collected from quick-fire trials of more than 300 soldiers, interviews with 3 senior army officers, and a confidential UN memo seen by Reuters paint a grim picture. While President Félix Tshisekedi's government has touted efforts to recruit new soldiers and acquire new weapons, the senior officers said this has meant little for underpaid and under-equipped soldiers on the front lines. The trials have yielded death sentences for more than 260 soldiers. The army's spokesperson for the Northern Front, Lieutenant Colonel Mak Hazuke, said the accused soldiers have, quote, dishonoured the army and committed atrocities that could spur the population to aid the rebels' advance. The M23 rebels are backed by thousands of Rwandan troops, according to UN experts. Their superior weaponry and equipment creates a stark battlefield imbalance, officers said. Josephat Musamba is a Paris-based conflict researcher.
L'ennemi, appuyé par le Rwanda.
The enemy, supported by Rwanda, has burned the surveillance system and pinpointed their positions with precision. This has led to the loss of many commanders, among other consequences. That is the first issue. The second issue is a lack of trust within the units. This distrust can be explained by the fact that some commanders who were deployed sometimes hesitate or refuse to fight, believing they have been betrayed or sold out. The third issue is that they see which way the wind is blowing.
Rwanda denies providing arms and troops to M23. Tshisekedi has blamed military higher-ups for the poor performance, telling supporters the army had been betrayed from within. But his critics blame him for